Hello, my loves. If you're watching this video, this message will be for you. Okay, I feel like whoever you are at peace with something, or I feel like something has just smoothed over for you where I feel like there's no point of fighting it anymore. I feel like you're ready to just relinquish your fears and your worries when it comes to your creativity. Okay, what is this creativity? What is something? Okay, I feel like this new wave of relinquishing your fears and your worries it's really going to open more opportunities and more doors for you. Because I feel like what this does is that it gives you the attention and the love that you deserve. Okay, I feel like the attention, the love that you deserve. I feel like you have really been wanting or desiring attention and love from your people, but I feel like you have yet to learn or yet to discover who's really there for you when it comes to support, when it comes to the love that I feel like you deserve. But also it's like it's like there is some sort of barrier when it comes to an outreach. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even, like, what? That's weird. Okay, I have the Ace of Swords and then the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords and then the Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like when it comes to you actually being in your creative spirit, I feel like you have to really be talked into something, or you have to really be, I feel like it just takes a lot of motivation, a lot of talk, or just a lot of convincing for you to actually go after what you want to do, or when it comes to your endeavors. I don't know if endeavors is the correct word. It just came to mind. But when it comes to your creative spirit, I feel like you have to be convinced, or you have to really be motivated to actually pursue it. Okay. Also, okay, I have the Five of Wands. I don't know if I feel like you're amongst people, or you're amongst just a certain type of group that I feel like they don't mess with you. Okay, I feel like, okay, it's weird because I feel like there are certain people in your life who may come off as facetious, or they just may come off as friendly, or just really there for you, or just really right for you, but behind your back, I feel like I don't want to say despise you, but it's like envy you. Okay, because I also got the Seven of Swords when it comes to talking behind your back and after any interaction with these type of people, or I don't know, it's a weird energy. Okay, it's a weird energy when it comes to this group. I feel like it's not they only just dislike you, but they like you in a way where I feel like to the point where like you are admired and you are copied. It's like you are envy, but in an inspiring way. I guess that's what envy is. what envious means when it comes to when you're envy of someone, but I feel like it's more so of, it's like a love-hate relationship. It's like they hate you so much that they love you. Okay, they love what you do, they love how you act, they love how like how you are, like just like your style. Okay, I feel like you just have, there's something about you that you have certain characteristics or qualities about you that I feel like people want to steal, they want to take and like put it in their back pocket, like take notes, okay, after interaction or interacting with you. Okay, it's like you have this je ne sais quoi, I don't know how to say, to say the French saying about you when it comes to just your confidence, even though I feel like when it comes to your creative spirit, I feel like you need like hyping there, but I feel like when it comes to you and your personal style, how you dress, okay, I feel like you just have, there's something about you that I feel like it's very, very, I don't say out there, but it's different. Okay, it's different, and you have, you get attention. Okay, you get not only attention, but you get eyebrow raises whenever you are seen out in public. Okay, I feel like your style is not very like, it's not very, I don't know how to say it. It's not an average style. I feel like your style is very different, and I also got the charity here to the point where I feel like I said, either, I feel like people either love or hate you. Like I said, it's like either a love or hate, or a love and hate relationship when it comes to you. And I got the Two of Cups. Okay, and the Two of Cups. Also, I feel like you have probably even been in relationships where I feel like to the point where it sounds so bizarre, but I feel like you probably have been in relationships where I feel like your partner has even like mimicked you or copied you in some way when it comes to your style, when it comes to your character, or your mannerism. Like I feel like they, like, people can't help but to like mimic you or just really want to copy what you do. Okay, I feel like you're just it. Like you're just it. You're just that person. Like you are just someone who really knows themselves well when it comes to yourself. That I feel like you are very confident in, but I feel like also when it comes to like your creative spirit, like I said before, you are at peace with what has been experienced from you. I feel like I said, I feel like you have been through something that I feel like has given you an amount of peace, or just an amount of relief, or it's just something I feel like you can move forward towards something. Okay, I feel like you have really learned something through the experience, where to the point where I feel like you are okay to go after what you want to go after, but also I feel like you have, also I feel like there's this missing link. I don't know what it is when it comes to this creative spirit, but also wanting to do something, but also not wanting to do something. So I don't know if this is fear of yours, or just really fear of rejection, or just fear of failure. Okay, and I have Justice here, Justice and the Moon. But I also feel like this is more so of like you really diving deep into your doubts, but also really just in your emotions as well. Okay, so you really have to be careful when it comes to like your emotions and what people say. Take it with a grain of salt, because I feel like people have really exchanged words towards you where I feel like this has probably stumbled you to the point you can't truly move forward 100% when it comes to your creative spirit and wanting to do something 100%, or put 100% effort into something because of words exchanged, or because you've heard of other things said about you. But I feel like this is just something that is, I feel like this is something that's bound to happen. This is something that you can't avoid. You have to just face it, and face it full force, okay? Not just really half-ass it and just really think about it, and then like think about it all day and just really dwell in it. I feel like you just let your thoughts or emotions simmer with you for quite a while, to the point where I feel like you don't move, or you just stay stuck. And staying stuck just gives you no progress, it gives you no growth. But also I feel like you are at a stage in your life where you're ready for growth, you're ready to really move on to that next step when it comes to leveling up. Okay, when it comes to elevating your life, elevating even your style, even. I feel like you have been really just thinking about ways where you could, what's the word for it? Not renovate, but like when you make yourself up again. I can't think of the word. When you really just become brand new, okay? I don't know if you're getting bored, you're getting tired of like really the same old scenery, or just really the same old thing. I feel like you also have been wanting to like change up your style, or just change up the way you dress, just change up something. Okay, I feel like you have been wanting something different, because you really, this is truly like a sign or a message for you, because you truly want to see something different or a change in what you see in your outer reality. Okay, I feel like this inner reality, or this conflict of interests when it comes to yourself and who you are as a person, is really you just evolving and going forward towards your next stage in life. Okay, but also I feel like I don't know when it what is it about you that makes people want to talk, that makes people want to gossip, that makes people want to really just be around you, but also don't like you. Okay, I feel like there's just weird energy around you when it comes to just people in your life. This could be even with your family members, this could be even with, I feel like just like your social circle. I feel like people are really just showing face. They're not really being 100% honest or like truthful when it comes to being real with you. But I feel like you can sniff out it as well when it comes to energy, because energy gives everything away. You don't really have to say a word. Okay, I feel like you also have a very, very good idea or a good sniff or smell when it comes to bullshit, and not really bullshitting around when it comes to just being genuine. Okay, being genuine, being in your truth. But also I feel like I have the Empress here. I also feel like something has been stalled, or something has been just in waiting when it comes to you getting your something about abundance, when it comes to you getting your finances, when it comes to you, I feel like something that has just been waiting, or there has been a delay when it comes to you getting something that you have been waiting for. I feel like I've said waiting like 100,000 times. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, but also I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like you have this, not only you have this je ne sais quoi, I don't know how to say the fucking word, but you also have like this way about you where I feel like it gives off very demure, it gives off very like, I don't want to say feminine, but it gives off very like royalty vibes. Like I feel like you give very, very what is the saying? I feel like I can't really think in this video right now. Very just upper class. Like I feel like you present yourself very well, or you just really come off as a very intellectual human being, to a point where I feel like you are just, your presence is just worth, I feel like, a lot. It's worth really, like I feel like when people meet you, I can't even put my words together. I feel like when people meet you, they really have this preconceived notions about you, or they have these really idea about you that I feel like it's not 100% accurate, because you, once they get to know you, or once they get to talk with you, I feel like you come off differently than what you appear. Okay, that is what I'm trying to say. I feel like you're someone who, your looks gives off very high value. Okay, that's the words I was looking for. High value. Okay, high value. Okay, I feel like your looks gives off very high value, and people could even be intimidated by this. That's why they are probably even afraid, or just they don't understand why they hate you but also love you. Okay, but you can't even help it yourself, you know? Ooh. Okay. I feel like, okay, I got 3 of hearts and then 2 of swords. Someone is coming forth, okay, when it comes to getting back together, when it comes to really reconciliation. Is that the correct word? I feel like I'm just butchering words throughout this video. I feel like you're going to be getting an unexpected message, unexpected DM, unexpected but expected. Okay, I feel like you have been thinking about someone, a specific person, okay, that you have not seen or you have not heard from quite a while, but I feel like this person's going to contact you and they are going to send you a message of some sort. I feel like I don't know why, like, you know how the typing bubbles come up on the phone? I feel like this is what's going through the person's head. This person wants to reach out to you, but I feel like they're being really smart about it. They're being very, what is the word? Strategic about it. They're waiting and they just have to form up the correct words to actually approach you. Okay, I don't know who this person is. I feel like this could be someone you knew, your ex, past lover. I feel like this is someone that you just have not heard from. But also I feel like this person has popped up in your head. It has popped up in your head randomly, and I feel like it's probably that person. But you just never know. Okay, I can't say no more, but that is all, my loves. Thank you for tuning in, and I love you.